Okay, so PE or physical education has always been my favorite class, right next to lunch. I mean, if lunch and PE were the only two classes I was taking, I'd be averaging a 4.0 with a master's in glizzy munching and ball handling.
Pause.
Unfortunately, even though PE was my favorite class, there was always 2 days I dreaded. One of those days being the 𝓵𝓲𝓭𝓮𝓸 test. Like, bro, somebody explained to me how that's even a test. It's literally just a form of torture. They'd have us lined up like we were in the front lines of some kind of like war, then boom, next thing you know, we're running back and forth across the gym slowly watching our friends get picked off one by one. Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could break the 𝓵𝓲𝓭𝓮𝓸 test record. All I'd have to do is get a McDonald's job application or my mom to chase me with a belt. Because I'm being so for real when I say the only test that'll have me sweating more than the 𝓵𝓲𝓭𝓮𝓸 test is a pregnancy test. And no, I'm not scared of having a kid. I'm just scared of it being ugly. Regardless though, the second day I hated the most during PE was the mile run. And there were so many different types of people during the mile run. One of them being the tryhard. Okay, so this guy was literally built for the mile run. I'm talking bro got a Fitbit on to track his progress during the run and has been training for this moment his whole life. I swear, I'll be feeling like I'm running a good mile until I see this guy lap me 3 times. And that 2-second interval of them running past you is the most disrespectful shit ever, bro. Like in terms of running, it's the literal equivalent of getting dunked on in basketball. And when they're able to lap you twice, that's like getting dunked on Shaquille O'Neal style with nuts in your mouth like the score from Ice Age. I'm telling you right now that the tryhard kid always sussed me out because what's making you enjoy running so much? Cause like at my school, there was literally no reward for completing the mile. Like you only saw your name on the bulletin board with your mile time if you like broke a record or something. And you best believe when these guys saw their names on the board, they were gonna make sure you never heard the end of it. Jimmy, pick up the production. We're falling behind on sale. Man, whatever. I looked up online and your school record says you ran an 8-minute mile, bro. I ran a 5-minute flat. Get on my level, bro. Jimmy, it's been 15 years. You need to move on. Wait, what? Move on? I can't move on.
The 𝓵𝓲𝓭𝓮𝓸 test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test
But low-key, I can't even hate on the tryhard build because they'll always have that dog in them for running a 5-minute mile flat. Meanwhile, I only have that sausage in me for eating the hot dogs in the lunchroom. And now that I think about it, for some reason, these guys always pulled all the girls in class. Like being fast back then was like having unspoken riz. But now that we're older and I want to be fast in bed, all of a sudden there's a problem. Like, make it make sense, bruh. Just because I lasted 2 seconds doesn't. Now, the second type of person during the mile run was the people who walked. Now, if I'm being honest, y'all used to annoy me because at my school, once everyone finished the mile, we were able to play basketball or dodgeball. But these people would be walking the whole entire class period. Like they'd be walking for so long that the class would end and they would still be walking. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. Most of the time, it was the hot Cheeto girls, bruh. Like they'll struggle to walk a whole mile, but let you take a single Taki out their bag and they'll turn into the Flash. Like don't get me wrong, I hate running too, but there's no reason you can't at least do a light jog or a speed walk. Like bro, I'm being so for real when I say if these guys were in the Underground Railroad, they for sure getting caught. You know Harriet Tubman looking down disappointed. Alright, bro, I'm sorry. Yo, nah, bro, let me stop. Last but not least are the sick people. These people can either complete a mile run or be halfway done. It does not matter. They were going to puke or straight up just collapse. That was a given. And I don't even blame them because back then running a whole mile would take everything out of me. Like after my run, I'd be laying on the floor starting to fade in and out of heaven, bro. Like I'm seeing God and Jesus, bro. Like one second I see my PE teacher looking down at me and the next second I see Jesus reaching out his hand to me, bro. Hey, bro, are you good? Yeah, man. I'm good. Also, one of the worst feelings was getting a side stitch mid-run, which by the way, that's that sharp pain you feel on the side of your stomach when you're running. Like it straight up would feel like I got impaled with a spear on my side. Actually, hold on, now that I think about it, why did they call it a side stitch? Like that's low-key kind of problematic. Yo babe, I got a side stitch. Oh, side stitch. I thought you were gonna say side bit. Also, PE teachers, I'm not about to let y'all off that easy. Y'all getting the smoke too. Cause tell me why 90% of PE teachers are built like they're Peter Griffin. You trying to force me to run a mile run when the only time I see you running is when you running up my patience. Hey, maybe you should chill out, bro. Chill out. Hey, nah, bro. Let him cook. Trying to make me run when you should be running up them pockets. I'm double checking my hit list. You think I was doing audits. In fact, hold on. You a gym rat without the gym. You gotta fix that hairline, nigga. Hurry up and give it a trim. Keep stalking them girls in your class and I'm finna turn federal. I'd say you could walk a mile in my shoes, but you can't walk in general. Hey, chill. This is why y'all can't let me cook. But hey, if you guys want to do me a favor, go check out my last video about the worst job I ever worked. If you're thinking about working in the future, you want to watch this video, bro. And it's funny. It's 6 minutes long, so it's longer than this video. But anyways, peace out and stay lit.